when the number of period means number of years was how much?
2 years.
2 years. But he has invested the money for the complete 3 years. But in between only he has mentioned that he has got the amount is like he has to get that amount from the bank wherever he has invested or he has given to any person also. He has to get 6,272 rupees, correct? So now my question is, if I want to calculate the rate of interest first part, I need to take that n as 2 years or 3 years?
2 years.
2 years, because this point they have given the amount value. If I'm taking this amount, I need to take the n value at this amount is 2 years. So this is the first part. When we will do the second part, that time they have asked you to calculate the amount at the end of 3 years. So that time the time period we will be taking it as a 3 years. Understood? Did you get anything? Any doubt is there? Did you understand this? What I have explained?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So that means what is missing here? R of rate of interest. Let rate of interest is R only. Anyways, we all of us know that we represent this by R only. So do you think which formula to be applied it here? I think as usual, because three values are given. Fourth one we can calculate by using A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 raised to power n. You can substitute the value. 6272 is equal to 5000 into 1 plus R by 100 raised to power n. N is 2. Now, yesterday I explained if this type of question comes, what needs to be done? You need to take the 5000 down first. And then you have to simplify this part. And other side, the power is in the square power. So this side, the number which I have written, it should be in the
Square form.
square form. So now 6272 divided by 5000. What is the highest common factor where these two both will be divisible? Check.
2.
2. Okay, I said highest. If you check highest, it will be easy for you, child. 12, 5000 will go by 12. I say that I think 8. 8 you can divide both. Last digit, because see 8 into 7, 56, and then how much is left? 8, 67. 68 8s are 64. 3 8 4s are 32. If you divide 5000 by 8, 8 6 are
625.
625. Yes, 625. Can anybody tell me it is a square of any number?
25.
25. And 784?
28.
28. So we got that square number because other side power was in the square form. 28 by 25 whole square. Can I write 784 as 28 square and 625 as 25 whole square? Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now both the side powers are same. Their base will be
Ma'am, equal.
equal, and calculate the value of R. If you take the base in the right hand left hand side, 28 by 25,
Ma'am,
left
could you please go back to the previous page for 1 second?
Ma'am, is it 12% per annum?
how much you got?
12%, ma'am.
Yeah, 12%, correct only. 12% per annum. Shall I move to the next page?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
See, so 28 as usual minus 1 will come this side, R by 100. 28 by 25 minus 1. As usual, like you need to take LCM, it will become 28 minus 25 by 25, R by 100. which is 3 by 25 is equal to R by 100. Then 3 by 25 into 100. 100 only I am shifting so that you can get the value of R. Okay. Now 25 fours are 100. So R is equal to 12. When you write the answer, you need to write the units also. Now next is second question is they are asking us to calculate the amount at the end of the third year. There are two ways to do this question. Anybody can tell me what are the things I can do for this to calculate the amount?
Ma'am, we can just directly get to know the amount because we know principal, the number of years, and the rate of interest.
So if you just will calculate the third year amount, only third year if I'm asking, what is the principal will you take here?
Ma'am, the amount.
6,272
And
minus
very
5,000.
good. And rate of interest just we have calculated
12.
12%.
And number of years, how much will you take?
3.
3.
No,
One.
1.
one. Because
one.
because you are taking the amount which is given for the second year, it will be the principal for the third year. So that means just you are taking that 1 year, correct? Or if you are taking the number of years is 3, that time if you want to do that way, you need to take the principal as 5,000 altogether. It is up to you, whichever the method is easy for you. If you are taking 5,000 principal, you need to take the number of years 3. If you are taking the principal 6,272, you need to take n will be 1. So should I do with the second one or the first one?
Ma'am, anything is fine.
Anything is fine. Whichever the way you are comfortable. Okay. So now amount, we are going to calculate the amount at the end of 3 years. At the end of 3 years means I'm going to calculate after 3 years. After 3 years, if I'm taking it, I can take principal as 5,000. Or what else? If you take principal, which one I should do? This second one or first one?
Second one.
Okay. At the end of 3 years, I have to take. That means the amount which I have got it in for the second year, it will be the principal for the third year. N will be 1 and R just now we have calculated 12% per annum. So amount will be P into 1 plus 12 by 100. I didn't write the formula direct, I'm doing 6272 112 by 100. Am I right?
Ma'am, is the answer 7,024.6?
Correct. If you multiply, because you don't have any other option, don't do the cancellation, it will be like a big process because already the denominator is 100. Once you multiply these two, you get a number and just you put the decimal. If you multiply, you will be able to get it like this, and then you have to just put whenever the denominator part you are having as a zeros, so don't try to cancel it until unless you are not going to get any whole number. So this is the easiest way to get the answer. Even in exam also, sometimes while doing the cancellation you may get stuck somewhere. Okay, instead of wasting time there, you can just multiply. It takes little time, this multiplication, because bigger numbers, but that is a better option. Understood?
Yes,
You
ma'am.
should save your time in even in exam also, how to like simplify easiest way. That way you should keep it in your mind. Okay, anyways, next question is, till now we have just calculated the question like where you have to calculate the rate of interest. I think next question they will ask you to find the number of years.
Yes, ma'am.
Instead of making the same powers, we will make the base same. Now look at here the next question. Should I change?
Yes.
Okay. In how many years will rupees 7,000 amount to rupees 9,317 at 10% per annum compound interest? Clear cut, everything is given to you. That 7,000 when it becomes 9,317 at 10% in how many years? So, what is the 7,000 value? 7,000 is principal and it amounts to how much? 9,317. At what rate it will become? It will become 10% per annum. But how much time will it take? That we need to calculate. Whenever you do any question, you should know that what is given to you. Will you do this question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
And
Yes, ma'am.
start doing it. Instead of this n, they have given you r. Substitute into the formula. Same process you have to do it. Same process in the sense that 7,000 to be taken down first.
I'm done.
Done so fast, huh? Super. 9,317 is equal to 7,000. Easy question it is. 9,317 divided by 7,000. Then 1 plus 10 by, it is 110 by 100 raised to power n. This 0 you can cancel. So it ultimately we'll be getting 11 by 10. Power is n. Now 9,317 divided by 7,000. Can I cancel it by table of 7?
Yes, ma'am. You get 1331.
Yes, we get it down 1,000 and up we get it 1,331. Now we can make out these are the numbers of like 11 of what? 1,331. How many times you multiply 11 you get? Because I want numerator 11, denominator 10. I know
One.
if I multiply 10 three times, I get 1,000. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Because here it is 11 by 10. Here also I will write in the form of 11 by 10. But I need to check whether it is a 11 square or whether it is a 11 cube or whether it is a 11 raised to power 4. That you need to check. 1,331, we know that it is a 11 cube. So 11 by 10 whole cube. Can it be written as? So now bases are same. I can write the powers are equal. Here 3, here n. So n will be equal to 3 years. Understood?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Any doubt, children? Anyone is having any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Now you try to do the 15th question now itself. You people only will let me know. Any one of you, let me call out your name. Whoever is there. Only
You're
Shivam
muted
is.
because a lot of people are on this call.
Karthik, don't leave the meeting. Aliza, you want to tell me what to
Hello,
do for the
ma'am. I
question?
have a doubt, ma'am.
Yeah,
I have
tell
a
me.
doubt. Ma'am, for the 15th question, can we add the compound interest and the principal for the amount and then
Yes, you
calculate?
have to. You have to. Yes. Because in the 14th question already amount was given. But in this we amount
Yes,
we
ma'am.
have to get it like that what you are saying. Correct only.
Yes, ma'am.
Now you tell me what needs to be done. Have you read the question?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me. Tell me, child, what is given to you and what will you do? What is the first you read the question.
Find the time in years in which rupees 4,000 will produce 630.50 rupees as compound interest at 5% per annum, interest being compounded annually.
Now, see, what is the 4,000 here?
The principal, ma'am.
Hmm. And what is 630.50?
That's the compound interest, ma'am.
Compound interest. And what is the rate of interest they have given?
Rate of interest that given 5%, ma'am.
Okay, if CI is there, you will use for CI formula, correct? As I told you in
Yes,
the
ma'am.
beginning also when
Amount
CI
plus
is,
principal.
yeah, amount minus principal. And The CI is 630.50. Amount I don't know. Principal is 4,000. Now to get the amount, that 4,000 to be shifted other side.
Yes, ma'am. So we will
So
add it.
yes, we add it 4,000 plus 630.50, which will be 4630.50. Now amount also we have, principal also we have, rate of interest also we have. Like in the previous question we did it, the same thing we will do. Amount is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 raised to power n. Amount is 4630.50 is equal to, children, are you able to get it? No, what I am doing it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Raised to power n. I don't have space. I should write little small. You continue and let me know that answer.
Ma'am, answer is 3 years.
Oh, again you have got it 3, huh? Okay. This may maximum they won't give you more than the cubes. Maximum 3 only they take.
Cancel it
2
out.
or 3.
Now, when we cancel it out by 5, we get 9 to 6, which is 21 cube.
Which is 21 whole cube, correct. Is equal to 4,000. 1 plus 5 by 100 raised to power n. Here 4630.5 divided by 4,000, I can take it down, and 105 by 100 will be 21 by 20 and raised to power n as it is. 21 by 20 whole power n. Now only the thing is you need to do the cancellation properly. If you remove this decimal, again you will be getting that this one denominator as a 100. So 463050 divided by 4,000 into 100. 10 again I am going to cancel. Now we get 40,000 in the denominator. You can cancel by table of 5. 5 9s are 45, 5 2s are 10, 5 6 are 5 1s are. And this if you cancel 5 8s are 800 into 10 will be 8,000. And 9261 is the cube of 21. Yesterday also I used, not yesterday, first day I think I have used 21 into 21 into 21. Shall I change the page now?
Yes,
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Question number 16 and 17, both are similar. One I'll do and one I'll give it for homework. Now can I change?
Yes, ma'am.
21 by 20 whole cube is equal to 21 by 20 raised to power n. Again base has come equal, n will be 3 years. Now next is should I start?
Yes, ma'am.
See, the question is 16 and 17 children, you decide which one I should do so that it will be easy for me to explain you. Both are similar only. Instead of writing the years, they have written their ages. That's it.
17.
Okay, 17 I'll do in the class. Question is anything, it's same only. When I finish the 17, you will be able to make out the 16 how to do it. Okay. Let me first start the explanation. Huh?
Ma'am, it's 16 homework.
Huh, then 16 will be homework, yes. Should I start?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now the question is a sum of rupees 44,200 is divided between John and Smith, 12 years and 14 years old respectively. There are two persons, one is John and another one is Smith. and their age is also they have given, one is 12 years old and one is 14 years old, and they have divided this money into 2%, that one 44,200 rupees. Now after that they have written, if their portions be invested at 10% per annum compound interest, they will receive equal, what is written, amounts, okay, amounts on reaching 16 years of age. What is the share of each out of 44,200? What will each receive when 16 years old? Okay, here first of all you see that the money, if you are dividing into 2%, you people will come to know that who will get how much. How do you know that whether they will get equal, whether they'll get, like, instead of this such a big number, suppose if I say that 10,000 is money is divided between 2%, how we will come to know that the one person will get 6,000, another one will get 4,000? What will you do?
Mom, take one as X, take other as four.
Take one. Suppose that one person is getting an X rupees, or like the person, here you can take anyone, either the John and the Smith. Anyone is having that money is like what I told you. Where is the question? It's turned on page. Yeah. 44. It is divided. Let that share of John. Let the share of John, because it is a sum. Sum means here it is a principal only. Let the share of John is rupees P, and what is the share of the Smith will be what? How much
Mom,
that?
four
How
four
much
two
that?
zero zero minus X.
4420 minus P. If I take that, let the share of John. It is question number 17, right? Share
Yes,
of
ma'am.
John is 44,000, sorry, let P rupees, and then share of Smith will be how much that Smith is sharing from the total minus P. Understood? Now,
Yes, ma'am.
according to the question, they are asking us to calculate their amount when their age will be 16 years. Now, at present, John is 12 years. How much difference is there to reach to the 16 years?
4 years, ma'am.
4 years.
4 years. And then for the Smith, how much difference is there for that to reach the 16 years?
2
2 years.
years.
2 years. But when they reach at the 16 years, they say that they will receive equal amount, correct? Means the amount of the John at the 4 years will be equal to the amount of the Smith in 2 years. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
This is
Yes.
the meaning only they are saying, because they say that they receive the equal amount when they reach to the 16 years. So amount of John in 4 years and amount of Smith in 4 years, both are equal, right? They receive equal, no? So what they have given, first you mentioned that, and rate of interest is same for both.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So next line, according to the question, should I change the page? Should I change?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
According to the question, what we have, amount.
Ma'am, can you switch back for 1 second? Yeah, ma'am, you can turn back.
Okay, according to the question, what we have, amount of John in 2 years is equal to amount of Smith in 4 years. Or I think reverse I have written that 12 was there, no? 4, and this is 2 years. Okay.
I'm done.
Okay. Now everyone know that formula for the amount. What was that money share for the John? P. P into 1 plus R by 100 raised to power n. N is how much? 4 years. And here R is how much? 10. And here P is how much? 44,200 minus P 1 plus 10 by 100 raised to power 2. Till here, are you done?
Yes, ma'am.
P, now this you can cancel. 1 plus 1 by 10, which will be 11 by 10 whole power 4. 44,000 minus 44,200 minus P. Here also you get 11 by 10, but raised to power is 2. Now this is 11 by 10 raised to power 4. Now this is in multiplication. I am bringing it down. Just see properly. 11 by 10. I am bringing it down the whole power 2, which is there in the right hand side. I am bringing to the
Formula for this?
sorry.
What
Sorry.
is the formula?
Same formula, amount into amount is equal to amount formula, because I have written no amount of zone. Amount of zone means P into 1 plus R by 100 raised to power n.
Okay.
Both are the amount, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So 11 by 10 raised to power 4. If I bring this 11 by 10 down, it will be 2. And here it is left over 44,200 minus P. Is it clear till here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Shall I change?
Ma'am, 1 second. Ma'am, should we put the final step 44,200 P in brackets?
No need, because I have put because other number was here. This next step you can remove it if you want, this part.
Okay, ma'am.
But till that you
Okay,
have
ma'am.
to put it. Till that you have to put it.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, next step is single term. No, now this. Now 11 by 10 raised to power 4 divided by 11 by 10 raised to power 2. Which law you can use to solve this?
A power B divided by
Quotient law.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So P into 11 by 10 whole power 4 minus 2, which will be only 2. Correct? Quotient law 4 minus 2 I have used. So P into 121 by 100 is equal to 44,200 minus P. Now again this is a P minus P. Can you shift the P to the other side? It become plus P. It is just simplification like we have done previously also this type. Done till here?
Yes, ma'am. Can you wait?
Yeah. Now LCM will be 100.
It is
44,200. This part is clear where I have taken the LCM.
Yes, ma'am.
Other students?
Yes, ma'am. It's clear.
Okay, so 221,
281.
21.
21, yeah.
221 P by 100 is equal to 44,200. Now you can get the P.
20,000.
Ma'am, can you show the previous slide again?
2 minutes. If you cancel it, it will be 200. 20,000. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Now principal is, sorry, the value of P is 20,000. And P was the share of what? For whom? P was the share of for
John.
whom? John.
John.
So this is what they have asked in the first question, share of each, correct? Share of John is rupees 20,000. Then what is the share of Smith?
44,200 minus 20,000.
Yes, which will be equal to 24,200. That is the share of the Smith. In the second part, what did they ask? Second question, what did they ask, children? Second part.
What will each receive when 16 years old?
Correct. What will they receive means they are asking you to calculate the amount when they come to the 16 years. That means both are receiving the same amount, correct? If you calculate for the one also, it will be same for the another one, right? Will it be same for the another one also or not? So you can calculate the amount for the either for the John or the Smith. So should we calculate for John or Smith?
John.
Smith will be easy because there are 2 years and that is for 4 years. 4 times you have to multiply the power. Am I right? But answer remains the same. You can try it at home. Amount received by whom? John or Smith? Which one I should show you? Which one I should show you?
Smith, I think.
That's better.
Ma'am, John is going to be easier.
Okay, you tell me which one I should do.
John.
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 Amount, okay, amount received by John. But when you calculate for the Smith, that also I am going to write since they are receiving the same amount, answer remains the same. So P into 1 plus R by 100 raised to power N. What is the principal for that John 20,000? What is the rate of interest? 10%. What is the time period for the John? 4 years.
4 years.
So 20,000 into 11 by 10. How many times? 4 times. 4 zeros cancel. So 1 to 1 into 1 to 1 into 2. 121 into 121. How much will you get? 14641. So 2, 8, 60, 12, 19. 29,282. That is the same for the Smith also. But that time principal, how much will you take if you calculate the amount received by Smith? At the end, you can write since both received the same amount, therefore amount received by Smith is also 29,282. Should I move to the next part?
Excuse me, ma'am. I didn't understand what you done in the second one. What will each receive when 16 years old?
Yeah, because the person was 12 years, right?
Yes, ma'am.
The person was 12 years and they asked us to calculate what? They have asked us what will each receive, means what will each receive when the person comes to the 16 years. What will each receive means they are asking you to calculate the amount. How much that amount they will be getting it when they have come to the 16 years old.
Oh,
Now they are at 12 years. After means 4 years only they will be 16 years. So that is why n I have to take 4 years, right?
yes, ma'am.
That only I have to. And principal means the value, the money which they are dividing among themselves. Where we have calculated and we got it 20,000. John got it 20,000 out of 44,200. That is why that we have taken 20,000, the money which he has received.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Hmm. Now question number C, 18 and 19. 19th question, like last year you have done the difference between the compound and simple interest question base. I don't remember.
Ma'am, we have done.
Yeah, 18th is simple question that I will give it for homework because everything they have given. But they have given, make sure that you are using the correct formula because they are saying simple interest on a certain sum of money at 10% per annum is 6,000. Okay, I do one thing. Next exercise, first question is same as the 19th question. 19th here I'll give it for homework and there second exercise I do that question. Same question you will get. Okay. 18th I'll do. 19th you take
Ma'am,
it as
so
homework.
we're doing the 18th one and 19th one is for
18th,
homework.
18th, yes, 19th is same as the second exercise, first question that I will do. So 19, you take it as homework. 18th one you see here. Question number 18th is the simple interest. Now, if you touch all the MCQs question, no children, you will be able to do because each type we have done in the exercise. So any question, if you pick up in the MCQs, you will be able to do. If you have any doubt, you can clarify in the school anytime. Okay. That is why I don't want to start with that because they have mixed everything in the MCQs and exercise they have given step by step. So if you do the exercise first, then MCQs will be easy for you. Should I start with that 18th question?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. They are saying the simple interest on a certain sum of money at 10% per annum is 6,000. Simple interest on certain sum of money, on certain sum of money, we don't know the what is a sum of money, correct? On certain sum of money at 10% per annum is 6,000. What is 6,000 here?
Principal?
No, you are misunderstanding the statement. They are saying that
Amount.
no, this is the simple interest.
EI. Sorry, SI.
SI. Read once again. This is a simple English they have written. Simple interest on certain sum of money at 10% is 6,000. Correct? Is 6,000. What is here? Is relating to the simple interest. In English, you do this grammar, no? So there you write the sentence. So if you read the sentence properly, then only you will be able to make out what is it 6,000. On certain sum of money, that sum of money I don't have. That means I have to calculate. Let the sum be, sum is nothing but principal. I am taking it P only. I have rate of interest that is 10% per annum. I have time period which is 2 years. If you are having simple interest, can you calculate P? Do you have direct formula to calculate P? You must have learnt last year.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the formula to get the P?
RT by 100.
SI into 100 divided by
RT.
hmm. Here if I am using N, you can write it N. SI is 6,000 into 100. R is 10, time is 2. You can get the principal. This is what they have asked. Find the sum. So how much will you get? 30,000, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, second part is what? What is the second part they have asked?
The amount at the end of 3 years.
Amount
Well,
at
the
the end
same
of,
way.
Ma'am, could you go back to the previous page for one
yeah.
second?
Sorry. A
Thank you, ma'am.
second amount at the end of
3 years.
3
Ma'am, you
years.
can go back.
Okay. How will you calculate the amount at the end of 3 years? And at the same rate of interest compounded annually. You want to get compounded annually, they are saying it, correct? That means they are talking about the compound interest formula, that amount they are talking about, right? So when you are having compounded annually, what is the formula to calculate the amount?
Principal plus CI.
Principal plus
Amount formula when it is compounded annually.
P into 1 plus R by 100 to the power
That
n.
only, yes, that only. Now what is that here P? How much is the P we got?
30,000.
30,000. How much is the R?
10%.
10.
What is the time period?
3 years.
3 years. You can
3
get
years.
A. A formula, you know that when you are having compounded annually. Correct what I am doing it? Any doubt? 11 by 10, 11 by 10. How many times? 3 times. So 30 into 11 cube is how much?
1,331 divided by 1,000.
I have cancelled the zeros.
Then 1,331.
So we get 3, 9, 39 and then 9.
39,930.
Yes, that is the amount we get it. Third part, what did they ask?
Total compound interest earned in 3 years.
Do you have amount for the 3 years? Do you have the principal also?
Yes, ma'am.
Then you have to just subtract. CI is equal to A minus B.
9,930.
Correct. 9,930. Should we move?
1 second.
Ma'am, so 9,930 is the CI.
Yes, correct.
Yes, ma'am, I'm done.
Okay. Now you can take out the next exercise because all the formulas I have discussed complete together in one class. So CI will be third part. A minus B. 39,000. How much it was? 930 minus 30,000, which is 9930. Done with this first exercise. Now second exercise, if you read the first question, it will be same as a question number 19 only. Okay. Now here also MCQs at the end. And that will be your weekend homework, MCQs of both the exercise. Then Monday we will discuss if you have any doubts. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now exercise 3B, if you read
Ma'am,
out
can
the
you show it again?
question number 2. Should I read the question?
Yes, ma'am.
Page number is 49 according to my book. For you people, just check it. 49 only, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now they are saying the difference between the simple interest and compound interest on a certain sum is 54.40. That is the first question to you all. What is the 54.40? Difference between simple interest and compound interest on a certain sum is 54.40.
And CMA,
CI
50
minus SI.
CI minus SI. Okay. Always CI will be more than the SI. So CI minus SI is given to you 54.40. What is the rate of interest they have given?
8%.
Yes. And time period?
2 years.
2 years.
And what did they ask us to find?
Principal.
Okay. Let the sum be rupees P. I'm taking what I have to calculate, I'm taking it P. And according to the question, they say the difference of CI and SI is 54.40, right? And what else they have given? Rate and time period. And they have given 2 years. Rate they have given 8 or 10. 8 now. 8% per annum. And then they have given CI minus SI is equal to 50. From this point onwards, please mute yourself, child. This point onwards, you see properly what I am going to do. This is CI minus SI. CI is, what is the formula of CI? Instead of CI, I can write A minus P. This is a CI formula. And SI formula is what? P into R into N, as we are using time period N divided by 100 is equal to 54.40. Till here it is clear, children, what I have written. I have
Yes,
just
ma'am.
written. Okay. Now amount formula also I know that it will be 1p into 1 plus r by 100 raised to power n and minus p as it is, and this last one as it is. Any doubt till here?
No, ma'am.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. There are total 3 terms. 1, 2, 3. All the 3 terms you see that p is common. P is there in all the 3 terms. It is there. In all the 3 terms, p is there.
Yes,
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 ma'am.
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 Take out common. If you take out p common, first part will be left with 1 plus r by 100 raised to power n minus 1 by 1 minus r into n by 100, 54.40.
Oh, can you show the previous page?
Ma'am, shouldn't it be minus?
Minus. I minus only I have written. Correct only.
Okay.
Now I will substitute the value of r and n. Should I change?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I want to calculate the p, I kept it outside only because it was there with all the 3 terms. 1 plus 8 by 100 raised to power n minus 1 by 1 as it is, 8 into 2 by 100. Now children, I will simplify this part. If you simplify this, 250 is a 100, and then again if you cancel by 2, how much will you get? 4 is a 25 is a. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Here if you cancel it by again table of 4, 4 2 is a 8, 4 25 is a. So we will be getting it 1 plus 2 by 25, and n how much it was? 2 square minus 1 by 1 minus 4 by 25, and this 54.40 as it is. 1 plus 2 by 25 is how much?
27 by 25.
Yes. So 27 by 25 whole square minus 1 by 1, 4 by 25 as it is, 54.40 as it is. Should I move?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, 1 minute.
Now you just open the 27 square and 25 square. Everyone knows that 27 square will be 784. No, 729. That is 28 square. 7 sevens are, yeah, 729. Should I change or not?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Shall I move, child? Shall I do?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So you will be getting P 729 by 625 minus 1 by 1 minus 4 by 25. It's done almost. What will be the LCM inside the bracket? 625.
625.
So 729 as it is, it should multiply by 625 minus, then again 25 should multiply by what to get 625?
125?
No, only 20,
Minus
25.
minus
20 Yes, it will be minus 100. 25 into 4 will become 100. Now 729, 625 and minus 100. It will be 725, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now you will be left with 4 into P. 4P by 625 is equal to 54. Transposition, that's it. You get the P. This part you understood, no? What I have done, I have added these two negatives. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Now P will be equal to what? 54.45.
54.40 multiplied by 625 divided by 4.
That I think you can do.
Yes, ma'am.
If you divide 54.40 directly, you can divide it. I think it is divisible by 4. 13.6 you get it. 4 ones are 4. 4 threes are 12. 4 6 are 20.
Ma'am, principal is 8,500.
Correct. If you multiply, you get answer. Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay, if you are done, you can leave the class. Any doubt, you can clarify.
I had a doubt, ma'am.
Yes, tell me.
In the question we did yesterday, ma'am,
Which question?
ma'am, the 10th one.
10th one. What was the question?
Ma'am, the 10th one question was on a
Fourth.
certain the compound interest is 2 years amounts to rupees 4,240.
Correct.